Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, today, well, I've been requested for a while now to do the anti-haul video of shit I am not going to buy. So I thought I would film that for you guys today. So if you guys are interested in watching, then go ahead and keep on watching. But make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and make sure you guys subscribe because that's really gonna help my bitch ass out. So make sure you guys subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and keep on watching. So the first thing on my list is the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar Palette. Obviously I don't have it. I will put the fucking picture up here. This palette, I can't even believe is hitting the market, to be honest with you guys. I know I sound dramatic as fuck, but who is it good for? Like, I want to know who is it good for. The color story in this is absolutely fucking more ashy than my elbows, and that's fucking ashy as fuck. So that palette needs to go. I wouldn't even, like, if it was free, I probably wouldn't even use it. It's probably the ugliest palette I've ever seen, and to be dead honest with you guys, Too Faced Shadows and Too Faced Shadow. Bitch can't talk. Too Faced shadows in general are just not my favorite, so I wouldn't be purchasing any Too Faced palette, to be dead honest with you guys. Maybe I might get the peach one just because I like the smell of it, but from my experience, I don't really care for their shadows, and especially this white chocolate bar palette particularly. If you guys haven't seen the fucking, let me put up another picture. If you guys have not seen the fucking palette, ooh, it is the ugliest palette that I have ever seen. It is just so... ugh. And imagine if you're medium to dark skin tone, it's never gonna work for you. It only works for people who are like paper pale, and honestly, I feel like not even then it's still gonna be complimenting for them. So yeah, that's a no. Second thing on my list is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I've been requested so much to do a tutorial on this. Now, let me just tell you guys, honestly, number one, as you guys know, for the longest time, I just really don't like Urban Decay eyeshadows. I feel like they're just, I don't know, they're not very pigmented. To me, this is just my opinion. Let me just throw that out there, my opinion, because I know people love their fucking Urban Decay Nakeds and all that bullshit. I personally don't like it. I had the Naked one and I gave it away. I was like, this does nothing for me whatsoever. Like, I feel like the shadows are just very blah and very boring, and I feel like the pigmentation is not really there, and yeah, it's just overall just not for me. So the Naked Heat palette, a lot of people are like, oh, requesting me to do it, and I'm just like, okay, like, I want to do your guys' request, you guys know that, but this is something that I just feel like I'm just not gonna like. And maybe the formula has changed since then, obviously, because I got the Naked one palette like 5 years ago, so I'm sure a lot of stuff has changed. But the colors in this palette, let's keep it real, are in every single other palette out there on the market. So I'm just not gonna go waste my money on a palette that has no, I don't know, no oomph to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks very boring, very basic. And the Morphe 35O palette, or yeah, I think that's what it's called, has every single one of those shades in it. So why would I go out there and buy that? You know what I mean? Next thing on the list is, of course, the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipsticks. My friend had one of these and I tested it out after hearing nothing but negative reviews. I tested it out and I have got to tell you, LA Girl liquid lipsticks are better than that motherfucking lipstick. That is the worst liquid lipstick I have ever used in my entire life. I don't even know why it's on the market. It is absolutely terrible. So that's just a no-go. I wouldn't purchase any lip product from them. Well, no. Hold on, wait. Let me shut the fuck up. Not any lip product, any liquid lipstick product is what I meant to say, because their lipsticks, I do like their lipsticks and I do like their lip liners, but that liquid lipstick, hell no. Next thing on the list is the Natasha Dona eyeshadow palettes. This is hard for me to say because I want that fucking palette so bad. I feel like the one that's like the bronze with the like the oranges and like bright golds and stuff like that, I want that palette so bad, but I believe it's $135. I could be wrong, but it's definitely over $100. Where in the fuck does Natasha Denona get off charging that much for an eyeshadow palette? Like, I'm sure it's bomb quality, but that expensive? I trip about paying $65 for an eyeshadow palette, and to spend over $100, I just can't find it in me to do. To be dead honest with you guys, I could have $10 million in the bank right now and I still wouldn't spend over $100 on a fucking eyeshadow palette. So yeah, that's a no. A lot of people are like, oh, do a tutorial on it, do a review on it, but honestly, first of all, I'm too fucking broke. Second of all, even if I had the money, it just doesn't make sense to buy an eyeshadow palette that expensive. Like, $65 is pushing it to the max, you know what I mean? But then adding another fucking $100 on top of it is just no. Like, even talking about the price is getting me fucking hot right now. Over $100 for an eyeshadow palette? I just don't get her logic on it. Like, does it fucking make me slim? Does it make me grow hair? What the fuck does it do for me? Alright, next, this little category right here is eyeshadow primers. Now, the Urban Decay, what is it called? Oh, I wrote it down. Primer Potion. I have heard nothing but good things about this. Nothing but good things. So I got the little sample like size one, and well, not the sample, it's like the fucking little, it's at Nordstrom's Rack, and it was like $10. It's like a little one, so it's not a sample, but what do you call it? Like a travel size or something? I bought that one, it was $10. Me and my friend bought it. We both used it and both absolutely hated it. I gave it 3 shots, and that is by far one of the worst eyeshadow primers I've ever used. My shadows were splotching, separating, and I put it on my eye just by itself, and then just set powder on there, and it was even separating just the fucking powder. It is terrible. It's trash in my opinion. So many people love it, so I could probably be the only one who feels this way, but then again, this is my video and my opinion, so if you guys love the product, then go ahead and keep on loving it. Next is the Kat Von D eyeshadow primer. That little stick one, the one that you like twist up, that does the same thing to me that the primer potion does, and I got sent that to me in PR, and I honestly was just like, this is probably one of the worst fucking eyeshadow primers that I've ever used. It is absolutely terrible. Does the same thing, separates the shadows. It looks just patchy. It's a no-go for me, and that's really hard for me to say because Kat Von D products are absolutely amazing. Her foundation, her concealer, her powder, her liquid lipsticks, and they're kind of like whatever to me. But her shadows, all of that shit is bomb. But that is a fuck no, like no. Next on the list from Kat Von D is actually the primer that I got sent to me in PR. Now I hear good things about this. I think my skin is just too sensitive. This makes me so fucking red and makes my face literally feel like it's burning. And I know everybody has different skin, so this may be a great primer, but the second I put it on, I have to wash it off. So I did get this sent to me in PR, but I'm saying now that I tried it, I wouldn't purchase it, so it's part of obviously the anti-haul because I would not fucking buy it. But I hear really great things about it, but my skin may just be sensitive. I couldn't even keep it on long enough to let you guys know if it's a good primer or not. All I know is it burnt the fuck out of my face. I felt like I don't know, I just felt like I had like a chemical burn, and my face was red as fuck literally for like 4 hours, and I put milk on it to calm down the redness and soothe it, and then it went back to normal, but it scared the fuck out of me. So as you can tell, I've actually had this for over a year now. As you can tell, it's completely full because I just don't use it, and I definitely wouldn't purchase it now that I tried it, but thank God I got it sent to me in PR, so that way I know not to purchase it because I hear such good things about it. But with sensitive skin, it's a no-go. The next one, I have said this numerous amounts of times before. I love ColourPop's liquid lipsticks. However, their dark liquid lipsticks to me are absolutely terrible. I have a video on here. If you guys have me on Snapchat, I showed you guys every single dark liquid lipstick I own, like Guess, Embellishment, I forget all the other dark ones, but I have a bunch of them. They're absolutely fucking terrible. As soon as I go like this, it completely crumbles off, and it is the worst feeling in the world, and especially because I wore 2 of them to events before. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love the shade Embellishment, and I love the shade Guess, and I love wearing dark lips, so I wore 2 dark liquid lipstick. This is 2 different times, okay? Two different dark liquid lipsticks, and they both did the same thing to me at a fucking event, and it was so hard because you can't reapply those liquid lipsticks. As soon as you put on another layer, it starts fucking caking off, crumbling off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing because I'm all at an event and I'm trying to like look cute and sexy and shit, and then I look in the fucking mirror and I'm like, oh my god, I look like I've been sucking dick all night long, and I looked absolutely terrible. So I definitely would never purchase the dark liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. The light ones, absolutely, I fucking love them. And the what are they called? The suede satin. The satin liquid lipsticks from ColourPop, absolutely amazing. Those are actually like my favorite from them over just their regular ultra matte lipsticks. But the dark liquid lipsticks are a fuck no. Okay, so this next one I was super excited for, okay? A lot of people were requesting that I do a foundation review of the YSL All Hours foundation, and I said, you know what? I haven't bought myself a high-end foundation. Now, I do wear MAC foundation, obviously, and I do wear this Sephora foundation right here, but the most that those foundations cost are $28, so I consider that to be like a middle, you know? But I've never bought myself a name brand foundation like the Giorgio Armani or the Tom Ford, all these other things that I hear, all these other brands that I hear great things about, and this one right here, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this sounds like a dream come true. I'm gonna fucking do it. But as soon as I saw the picture, and I'll put that picture right up here because I took a screenshot of it right away, and they put on there, oh, choose your shade, blah, 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 blah. Now, obviously, me being, you know, I'm half Hispanic, half white, so I could find my shade in that, do not get me wrong, but I am pissed at my friends who go all the way to dark skin tones, and obviously women of color, especially black women of color, cannot purchase this foundation because there is no fucking shades for them. There's one dark shade. Why are you coming out with 22 different shades and one dark shade? It's 2017. So many people are into makeup and so many girls love to have makeup on. It like makes them feel confident and stuff like that. And it sucks knowing that, say for example, my friend who's really dark skinned can't wear this fucking foundation because she can't find her shade in it because there's nothing close to it. And I'm just thinking, like, why in the fuck would YSL, obviously they're like a multi-million-dollar brand, come out with 22 shades, and honestly, I would say maybe 15 of them are made for like pale to barely even medium skin tone. Why would they do that? It just doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go and support this because obviously my demographic, I have a lot of women of color on here and I'll have a lot of black women of color on here, so why am I gonna go and put something on that you're not gonna be able to purchase? It's just not right, it's not fair to me, and I think that that's fucked up. So I'm definitely gonna scratch that off my list. They did say that they're coming out with new shades, but check this out. They said new shades coming early 2018. So they weren't even planning on this shit coming out. It's not until everybody made a big ass uproar about it and said, what the fuck are you doing having no foundation colors for, you know, dark skin tones? Then they go ahead and release a statement and say that they're coming out with more, but it's gonna take them 9 fucking months to come out with it. So that means that it wasn't even in their thought process to have dark colors coming, because if it was in their thought process, they would have been like, oh, okay, they're coming in 2 months or so, because obviously this does take a long period of time to make, but you guys should have been on top of it and had that fucking shit rolling out already in a recent launch, you know what I mean? But they didn't think about that. So I was super excited to try that foundation. It seemed like it would be the perfect foundation for me and a perfect high-end foundation that I would love to try, but it's a definite no-go because of that, because I want everybody to feel included and be able to purchase it. If somebody who was watching my videos is super dark skinned and they like love the finish of the foundation and they can't find their shade, I feel like it's fucked up. And I think that they should be able to find something that's gonna match them, and obviously YSL missed the motherfucking mark. The last thing on my list, this makes me sad to even say, you guys. As you guys know, I've had a lot of opinions about this motherfucking palette, the Rose Gold palette. It's actually one of my favorite palettes. It's actually one of my go-to palettes. I take this with me when I travel because it has what I need, and I love, obviously, warm tones, and I love pink tones on my eyes. Pink tones on my eyes are literally my favorite thing to do. And it makes me really sad that the Desert Dust palette looks absolutely stunning. Stunning. And when I saw it, I was like, fuck me, I need to buy it. But honestly, you guys, like I said in my previous video before with my little get ready with me, I purchased this palette beforehand and kind of, I'm not gonna say being ignorant, but I was kind of blind to the fact of she doesn't support men. And I hate the fact that she doesn't support men, so why am I gonna support her? You know what I'm saying? So I purchased this palette, and I would be lying to you guys if I said that I fucking hate it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite palettes, like I said, but I cannot purchase any more things from her until she continues, or until she starts supporting men. I understand she lives in Dubai, and I understand that over there gay people are not even allowed in the motherfucking country, so I get it. And in her head, she probably feels like she's ruining business deals and she's ruining clientele by putting men on her page. But I don't know, I just think that I'm at this point in my life right now, if you're not supporting me, I'm not supporting you. So I'm not gonna support her and her brand. I'm not giving her my money when she's not gonna support me or any other men, not even me particularly. But if you guys take a look at her page and you see any guys posted on her page, it's literally only guys that could pass for females. And I just don't think that that's cool, because we in the beauty industry need to be breaking down these molds. We need to be breaking down these walls. And I think that she's in the perfect position to help us out. And the fact that she's not helping us out, it really does bother me. I've said this so many times, it's like beating a dead horse, but obviously this is my first anti-haul, so I'm throwing it on in there. But I am definitely sad that I will not be purchasing that palette, because I think it is absolutely beautiful, and if it's the quality of this one, I would love it. But until she supports men, I just can't see myself supporting her. Alright guys, so that completes my anti-haul, how the fuck do you, I'm fucking stupid, okay? I can't fucking talk, you guys already know how it is. I've probably been calling it an anti-haul, I don't know which one I've been calling it the whole fucking video. Anyways, that completes it. If you guys want to see another video like this, let me know. Honestly, I do have a lot more on the fucking list. There's a whole lot on the list actually, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna make this video 45 minutes long. So if you guys wanna see a part 2, definitely let me know. I will do it. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I just wanna throw out there that if you guys have not turned on my post notifications, please turn on my post notifications. My schedule right now is kind of all over the place and I don't have, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I can't set a schedule of when I'm going to upload, and I know that makes it easy for you guys to say, hey, I'm gonna upload on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, but I just don't have it right now. So I'm just, you know, sporadically, is that the right word? Maybe it's the right word, I don't fucking know. I'm just kind of doing it as I go. So if you guys turn on your post notifications, that's gonna help me out because you guys are gonna see when I upload a video. So make sure you guys turn on the post notifications and make sure you guys subscribe because I would really appreciate it. And yes, just in case you guys were wondering about this look, I did create a tutorial on it and a review using the Maraschino Bear palette. And this will be up right after this video, hopefully, but I did change the lip a little bit, obviously, to what I said to this Vice bullshit. So if you guys see the same look, same shirt, I mean, I wear the same fucking shirt in every fucking video. I'm just too lazy. This shirt can just get dirty all at once because I don't really care about it. Anyways, I'm fucking rambling like a motherfucker. Let me go ahead and go. I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.